Good morning and welcome to my stream. Gonna try to play a little baseball today. Had to take out the music here. That's what, not allowed to stream music. We're back again. For the second time to try to get this stream started here. We're playing in them. Of course, we're playing in the minor leagues. And we'll play our next game here. See what happens. Probably going to...
The pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Lead National. And we'll see what happens here, guys. Got a report.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Tulsa Drillers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Clemens gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Wish me luck here.
Nicholas.
So now here is Joe Nicholas looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Goodness, 0-2 now. He's a hot name as a two-way prospect, a real rarity in the minor leagues. Were there any players you guys came up with who could have done this?
Actually, there was one guy that came to mind. I played with the left-handed pitcher with the Phillies named Randy Wolf, and a lot of pitchers think that they could hit. Let me tell you something, Randy.
So next to hit is Joe Nicholas.
Come on, baby. See it up, drive it.
First pitch on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Next up is Richie Francisco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Heading out towards shallow right. Nicholas is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Wind Surge leading 3-0. Now to the plate, here is Joe Nicholas. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Raley is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Next up, Alex Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Peters stands at first with 1 out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Nicholas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Nicholas. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-0 the score tonight. The Wind Surge jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Glenn Sparkman earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Well,
For the Drillers, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6
we
men on
won.
base.
I didn't do anything.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes.
Other
Thank
than
you
just
for joining
fly
us here
out.
this evening. We remind you to
all I
please
did.
drive home safely.
Well, I did make a play in the field, but Other than that, I didn't do much. Looking pretty bad as far as hitting goes. Looking pretty bad as far as the hitting goes. This time around. You do, times you do better than you do others. This is one of those times when I didn't do good at all. Didn't get on base. Didn't do nothing. Back to the clubhouse here. Fussed that last time, kind of a pitch. I guess I didn't do too well with that either. But I guess as long as the team wins, that's all that matters in the long season. Me trying to, as far as me trying to move up in the minor leagues. Today's game was not a help. Today's game did not help my statistics any. Did not, no way that it's going to help me get out of the minor leagues. Head toward the majors, that's for sure. Because, I didn't put on a performance that probably needed to have to help us out any. It's just one of those things, you know. Sometimes you do good. Sometimes you don't. We'll go ahead here and give us up another game in a second. See if we can do something in that.
We are getting closer day by day to the trade deadline, and that means that top prospects could be on the move. I'm joined today by Carlos Pena. And Carlos, when you were on your way up the ladder to the majors, did you ever notice the chatter around the trade deadline?
Oh, absolutely. It's almost impossible to ignore it. And the thing is this, you can't control it, so why even worry about it? But it's easier said than done. I mean, you have to really focus in your game, staying within your approach, and not let all that noise distract you. At the end of the day, you're really playing for the entire major leagues, and you have to understand that no one is untouchable. I was the #1 prospect for Texas when I got traded to Oakland. I was the #1 prospect for Oakland when I got traded to Detroit. So you can be in the move at any time, play your game, and forget about the things that are just out of reach as far as controlling them.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Arkansas Travelers. Division rivals do battle.
Got a
Next.
suspicion.
Your Arkansas Travelers.
We're probably not going to win this one.
Anthony Misevich gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So here is Joe Nicholas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. The relay throw. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry.
That didn't help my prospects either.
Stepping up is Braden Bishop as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now here is Joe Nicholas. First delivery to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see.
Trying too hard, I guess.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next, it'll be Dylan Thomas. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Nicholas retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready now is David Masters. He flew out in his last AB.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably...
Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Nicholas. He bounced out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Here we go.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And another foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2.
Ball 4, take the base.
Oh, man.
So next to bat will be Eric Filia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese.
Now it'll be Braden Bishop, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Well, I didn't think I was going to win this one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Travelers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jimmy Yacobonis earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Travelers, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. For the Wind Surge, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
Not my best game, but it is.
He's getting some great results on the mound early in his pro career, and people around the game are taking notice. One of those people is Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline, who joins me now. Jonathan, what are you seeing when you look at him out there on the mound?
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a guy going from the amateur game to the pro game and hitting the ground running. He's really taken to the pro instruction. You've seen all of his stuff take a step forward in the way he's using his pitches. He works quickly. He throws a lot of strikes. The command has really gotten much better. And as a result, the players behind him love it because they're ready to go on each and every pitch. There's not a lot of wasted time. The development he's already made.
Joe Nicholas is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now at the plate, Jared Trout. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Pitch.
0-1 for count.
The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Contreras is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Filia. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Eric Filia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
0-1 count and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next to stand in is David Masters, trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Masters.
One out now. Gotta hold him right here. Let's go.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Kirilloff has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Striding in is Cal Raleigh. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Wind Surge jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Adrian Urban earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Isaiah Campbell is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Danny Coulomb hammers down the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
I returned to the clubhouse. Yeah, there we go. We managed to get out of our inning with pitching there. So I don't guess we did too bad. Could have been worse anyway. We're not, I'm making here. progress. So, you know, let's play one more game. There we go. And a +1 feeling.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Wichita Wind Surge and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Division rivals do battle. Next. Carlos Hernandez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Nicholas.
So now into the box is Joe Nicholas. And now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch is popped up. Prado has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
There we go. We must be in a hitting slump. That must be what it is.
Next, it'll be Nick Prado. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Swing and a line drive. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Take your break. 3 out. 3
Nicholas.
Now to bat, Joe Nicholas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Jones is there, 2 down.
3.
Uchida.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Uchida.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the AB now.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Turner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left around.
Ball 4, take your base.
Well, at least I hit the ball. That's something. Getting ready to kill us here.
Now to the plate, Sam Turner.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Turner.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nicholas is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Ball 4, take your base.
And now in the box, David Uchida singled in his last at-bat.
David Uchida.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. At the plate now is Joe Nicholas. Flew out last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this.
Now that's catcher Taylor Jellikowski.
Nicholas aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners going, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate here is Trey Cabbage. It was a walk in his last trip. A throw behind the runner at second and a dive, but he's back in there. Here it is, the 3-0. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals jumped ahead in the 7th inning. And
return to the clubhouse, and we'll let it go. We did the best we could do. Wasn't all that great. Here and there. You do what you can do. We didn't do good at batting. We did okay at fielding.
Cliff, what are some of the factors that can prevent a young player from succeeding or progressing as fast as he wants to?
Well, I think the one thing is you think too much about your success. There's a process involved with this whole thing